Hello and welcome to another episode of Stock Shots. Please remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just giving my opinion based on some things I see, like support and resistance, supply and demand, and of course, some indicators that may be on the screen. So always do your own due diligence. Make sure you educate yourself and always look to the left because we're looking at things that have already happened. Think about what things may do in the future. So this is another episode of Stock Shots. Welcome. Here we are getting started with our favorite fund, the C Fund. All right, so last week we talked about having that move confirmed. This week we have a strong red candle to the downside. And look, it's going to keep moving to the downside. I'm looking for that 5,700 essentially to be the next area of support. If it breaks that, then I would look for it to go down here to about the 5,600 area. And remember, this is all in the weekly time frame. You're going to see a running theme going through all the funds this week because if you haven't noticed, they're moving to the downside. So this week, I'm just going to let you know, I've already been in the G Fund. It's not really much to cover other than, are we going to get some of these areas filled? Are we going to get support at these other areas? And of course, when are we going to be able to move our money back into these good funds like the C Fund, the S Fund? So we don't know yet. Okay, so here we are. We have finished the C Fund. It was super short. It's going to the downside most likely. Remember, this is not an exact thing. This is always just what you see based on history. So based on history, look, it's going to continue down. We have small gaps under each, the S and the C Fund. In the daily time frame, remember, we're charting in the weekly time frame. So currently, we are still looking for this to go down, fill the daily gap, and stop at the 2205 area for the S Fund. Okay, now the S Fund and C Fund going down. Let's do the International Fund. Maybe that's a difference. No, same thing. Okay, so we're still going downwards. We're in a channel for the International Fund. It's moving to the downside. Here we go. The next area is going to be 74.44. Now, previously, over here, back in August, this was a support. We're going to see if it reflects our support one more time. This will be the second touch since August, if it goes down here one more time. Now, if it breaks that 74, 73, or high 72s are the next area right down here. Now, let's just say I'm not confident it's going to go up any kind of way. So I'm looking for all of these to continue to the downside at this point. Here's one more, and the bond fund is doing the same thing. It looks like we're going to go down to about 95.31 in the bond fund. If it breaks that 93.95 would probably be the next area here. So we first have to see the reaction at that point. If we see a bounce, it could signal that the bonds are going to go up. Because currently, my money's just sitting on the sideline. I'm wanting to get to work. I don't like lazy money. So I want one of these funds to start moving to the upside. I don't care which one it is, but something needs to start moving. At the same time, I understand it's going to take time. So I'm being patient. I'm waiting for my win. All right, so next week, hopefully I got something better for you guys. But at this time, everything's moving to the downside. So see you next week on Stock Shots. Hopefully we can get some money into the market and get some money in these retirement funds. See you then.